Right, this is my Boom Racing D90. It's not a review, it's more of a rant because it's broken. What broke? The helical thingamajig gear on the back axle. Just sheared off after about 4 minutes on the trails. First time out of the garden, really. What else don't I like about it? I can't tighten up the front bumper. This stock mounting bracket has got so much machining play that no matter how much you tighten it, it rocks around. What else was wrong with that? The shocks. When my suspension articulates like this, the coil springs hit the chassis and puts a bow in the shock. Kingpin bushings. This is not acceptable, and this has been back to the shop to be repaired. Drivetrain slop. There is rather a lot of it. Probably too much to even want to talk about. Because when you're on a downhill and you give it a little inch of movement on the motor, the slop will catapult the back over, or vice versa. If you're trying to go up and you crawl backwards, it's just lacking precision. I can't do anything more with regard to settings and stuff with the motor and ESC. I've tried 2 motors, brushed and brushless. Yeah, and it's better on a brushed list, or is it? Don't know, I think it's about the same really. But the drivetrain slop is just... it's uncontrollable really in tight situations, and when you want that nice control, you just can't get it. What else didn't I like about it? There was something else. These body posts didn't really line up with the Team Raffico Defender shell. They're a little bit, yeah, almost but not quite. I'm sure there was something else. Other things I don't like about this truck is actually in the front axle. There seems to be, well, other than the tracking's way out, a crunch in here. There. Like a bad mismatch of mesh. There it is. It just feels really bad. I don't know what. Axles are absolute crap. The things I don't like about this truck, the gearing. It seems to be really high. It's absolutely pants on batteries. The motor gets really, really hot. I mean, hot enough to actually bake a brushed motor, brushless, RC four-wheel drive 55 turn. Somewhere around here somewhere else I can smell it. But yeah, burnt out a brushed motor in it. Trying to get the ESC to try and drive the motor properly, but it's not the motor, it's the drivetrain. Just, yeah. I don't know if I do a comparison. Yeah, I'll do it. TRX4, this is about 18 months old. It's probably done about 55, 60 miles of trails. That's as far as I can get. Now, it's still as tight as you could ever want it. Whereas this, you know, it's hardly premium. This is plastic fantastic. I mean, this is all metal, and this is just... seems like it was a Monday morning. The whole build just seems like it was done on a Monday morning when some poor Chinese guy is hung over. Too much sake. No, I think that's for now. Just really the steering, the slop that's in the steering is just silly. The drivetrain slop is more silliness for such an expensive truck. I mean, cash price I could have almost bought 2 of these TRX4s for the same price that I paid for all this and the accessories, postage, rah rah rah. So I'm kind of out of pocket really. The shocks from stock also, from factory, I had one of them had the outer seal pinched, so it wouldn't hold any oil, and I've not been able to put any oil in the rest of the shocks because I haven't got a seal to repair this one. So all in all, for the money, buy a TRX4. You know, the only thing this thing does really well is sit here on the shelf looking nice. It doesn't drive very nice. It looks nice on the trails, but you can't go like rock crawling or do any precision driving with it because it just won't do it. It's been a bit of a disappointment. So a warning to everybody that wants to buy one. I was thinking you buy one. There's quite a few issues with it from stock. This was almost ready to run. It was a rolling chassis. All I had to do was install electrics. So it was built up from factory. And yeah, chintzy to say the least. Will I repair it? No. It's going to stay on the shelf, basically. I've had enough. Well, that's it. That's my whinge and whine of the D90, the Boom Racing D90. Just utter disappointment.